Right then guys, I've just had a customer on my case. Like, I've just got the worst abuse I've ever received from the customer. I'm still shaking. So then we have the first load of materials. So guys, customer states 3 dips within the lawn. You walked on the lawn? No, customer says. We're just gonna hear it. Wilson! You can't write this guys. I've just squished me bit of coffee cup. I've had one. Wilson!
Come and get your cake!
It must be a Monday morning. That puncher caught up with me. Luckily, that will get me out. And the mechanic can get it all done within the next half an hour. Watching, he'll whip it up to him and he'll whack it on for me. And right guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to New Forest Corner Garage. They've just whacked the tyre on the rim for me on very short notice. So shout out to these guys. Got me out the shit. So what is up everybody and welcome back. And in this video we got some fencing on. So that rotted old fence behind me that runs all the way down the garden, we're going to be ripping it out, clearing ourselves some space and putting some new fence up over the next couple of days. So we have young Wilson and Miles here today on the job, so it should be a fantastic day.
I love that name.
Young Wilson. Yeah, Wilson. We're just going to hear it. Wilson! So right guys, as you can see there, I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm going to leave the boys at the job and sort of split the team into 2 crews for today at least. So I really want to see how this is going to work, and hopefully I can start doing it a bit more in the future and go from a self-employed person to a small business owner, because that's my goal. So I'm really excited to see what the boys can do, and I just really hope they blow my socks off, but I'm pretty sure they will. They're good lads. So you're going to join me for the day. We're going to go up to the tip. Probably 2 tip runs, 1 or 2, I'm not sure how many we're going to be. If I can get it all on the 1, that would be great. We might be on a little bit of a heavy side, so depending on where we get, I might do it in the 2. And we've also got that stone to remove from the customer's place as well. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. And I do need the trailer as well, so it's a bit of a but I might just put it up on Facebook. Hopefully someone, you know, will take it on for nothing, and I can, you know, or take it on for half price, delivered sort of thing, and I can get that going within the next couple of days. But I won't know that until I get to the job site, get it pictured and on Facebook and that sort of thing. But there we go. So guys, customer states 3 dips within the lawn. Wanted me to sort it out. I said, no problem. You walked on the lawn? No, customer says. Customer says they haven't, but that's a footprint if I've ever seen one. We'll fix it, I guess. So we are basically at the tip now. I've managed to get all that bit of waste and soil from our previous video on the trailer, a little bit of it in the skip. So we are taking the remainder of it to the tip. Yeah, other boys. The phone is non-stop as well, guys. The phone is non-stop. Right then, guys. So I've done my duties for the morning. I still have got to go to the fencing centre, pick up the first load of the new stuff, shall I say, because they couldn't get a delivery in the time scale I was wanting. As you can see, the boys have made a cracking start on that. Unfortunately, that's going to have to stay there, and that will get loaded up and taken to the tip first thing tomorrow, where the boys are laying the fence. So the little system and the little bit of automation that I've got going on at the minute is working really, really well, so I'm happy about that. Things are going fantastically. But I'll spin you around and show you where the boys have managed to get to. Half the fence is out, which is good. And yeah, they're doing a cracking job, bless them. But once again, I'm not going to be here this afternoon because I've got to run up to the fencing centre. I'm going to leave both the boys here and get one of the boys from the fencing centre to give me a hand on with the materials. But that's the plan moving forward. So I don't even know if I showed you the job beforehand, but this is where we're at, or where the boys got to, should I say. Most of the fence is ripped out. So the fence is all ripped out and we're just doing a little bit of preparation, ready for the new posts and panels to go in. It's going to be a little bit of an awkward one, I reckon. However, you know, I've got the labour and I've got the lads here to do the great job. So, and guys, if you're a fan of a time lapse, wait until tomorrow and I'll chuck the phone up and get some time lapses of us putting up the fence. So for you time lapse lads, they'll be there soon. So that's like a brand new panel, and this is what we find.
Mate, and I'm the Cowboys.
And we're the Cowboys, apparently.
The cowboy.
Well, yeah, you're the cowboy.
I'm the hillbilly.
Yeah, you're the hillbilly cowboy, but even you would do a better job than that, Mush.
Root it into the tree. What?
Right guys, so that is half the materials picked up, which is good. We've got, I believe it's 8 of the panels, 8 or 9 posts, 20 bags of postcrete, and all of our gravel boards and bits of batten to obviously as chogs for the gravel boards to go onto. So I'm making my way back now, and whoa, we're on weight once again. We're on weight once again. And before anyone starts, I'm in private land, so I don't need my belt on you quite yet. So then, we have the first load of materials, all at the job site. We're just clearing a little bit of room, you know, making ourselves a nice walkway. Coming on with the last panel. Right, so I've got the lads some beverages for the next couple and a sweet treat you didn't know you need. Look at that, bit of cheesecake. Have it, it's lovely.
Handsome.
I've had it. I've had
Will.
one. Wilson,
Come and get your cake.
come and get your cake.
Oh.
And what do you think of the bar I brought, Miles?
Absolutely handsome.
Yeah.
She is pucker.
Yeah, I did definitely needed one. Guess how much you pay for a bar like that?
30 quid.
Come
I'll say 30.
on. Try £50 40p.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
There was one there which had a spike on this end instead of like a hammer thing.
Yeah.
They wanted £74 for it. I was like, yeah, you can keep that one there. So right then guys, we're all offloaded and done for the day. We're just having a quick clean up. So as you can see, there's all the old panels there. There's some new stuff here that we've just gone up and collect. Also got some green waste that I'll be taking away from some garden maintenance that I've been doing that you guys haven't seen. So just having a sweep up, putting everything into piles around here. Obviously have to take that wheelbarrow around, but we are a couple of posts done. And we come on to a bit of luck down here, didn't we, Miles?
Oh yeah, we sure did.
So there was some sort of pipe, but as you can clearly see, it's been concreted and filled in. And that is load number 2 of materials, all bagged. So by 9 o'clock we'll be on site with all the materials, Miles.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna go pick up Will, and we got their fencing ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
Right guys, so as you saw by that, we went out to the fencing centre this morning. It is the next day, sun is shining. We're making a good start already. Obviously all the boys are here. We've probably got about the 5th or 6th hole dug now, which is good. I've got Will cutting some chogs up for the gravel boards. Obviously me and Miles are digging a hole. And yeah, hopefully by sort of about lunchtime, 1 o'clock, we can start getting this fence in and get it done. Once it starts coming together, it'll be plain sailing and we'll be done nice and quick. So. Right then, the fence is slowly going up. I brought myself a new set of tools because unfortunately the old set gave up the ghost, broken right up.
This up, please.
Yeah man, on the job. Right then guys, it is the next day. We've already popped up to that fencing job to get the first post and panel it. Well, not the first, but the first one of the day in. We're letting that set for 5 minutes while we just finish removing these materials for this customer. Skip will be going today, and then yeah, we can have one big clean up here and we can call this finally completed. Obviously the work's been completed a while now, but you know, the job will be done once this is gone. So, as you can see, yet another panel is up. I may chuck you on some time lapses if this rain decides to hold out, but we're starting to increase the speed at which we go up with it now, so that is a good thing. I done us one better than the ham sandwiches I promised. I done us hot bacon. So quickly, eat it, quickly. Quickly, lunchtime. Right then guys, by that time lapse you can see the fence is coming up lovely. The rain hit there really hard, so we sat it out for sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. Obviously letting the postcrete all set as well before we go on with the next panel, which seems to be, you know, the biggest waiting game about this job, but it is what it is. But as you can see, it's actually looking really good, guys. I can't complain. But I'll spin you around and I'll show you what we got going. So look at it. Job is looking actually really good. I'm really proud. So yeah. Also, another good thing has happened, guys. So you saw me load my trailer up earlier with that 40 shingle. Someone wants it, so I've got to drop it off tonight, which works out absolutely spot on because it means I'm going to not be handling it more times than I need to. So it's on the trailer and it's going to be dropped straight to the location it can go. So trying to be as efficient as I can about things. And it also means I've got a nice empty trailer to start carting some of the wood and that sort of thing away tomorrow. So yes, really happy. But I do have a very big, very busy day on tomorrow. So I'll probably be doing what I did Monday, leaving the boys here to finish off while I shoot about and dot about and do my other bits, because that worked really well Monday. So yeah, things are coming along extremely nicely. We are all done for the day. Time is about 5:05. Well, actually I say we're done for the day. We're done here. However, we've now got to go and offload that 40mm shingle to someone who is wanting it. So that gets it off of my hands. Does a little bit of a good deed and that sort of thing, so really happy. And like I previously said, it gives me a free trailer, which is crucial for tomorrow. So we're going to go and get that done, and then we'll probably end up at the pub. And bang, just like that, we are all offloaded and in a lovely pile, and we've even cleaned up after ourselves. Spot on. Right guys, so it's the next day. We are on the fencing job once again. We've got Mile and Wheels here today just to finish off, because I'm going to have to pop out and do some other bits again today, and potentially do some other jobs as well while they're here, because obviously I'm quite backlogged. We're here today. It is looking absolutely fantastic. There is currently a time lapse running already. There is Miles. So yeah, it's been a great morning. Unfortunately, we did have to pop one of the posts out and realign it because one of the neighbours wasn't happy with the work. However, you know, this was a bit of a balancing act for us, because we had, you know, both sides saying they wanted to protect their plants and that sort of thing. And then, so we did the best we can given them factors. We hit a load of roots, so we moved the posts slightly away to ensure that none of the plants got damaged or they could keep living. However, the neighbour wasn't happy with it, so of course we put that issue right. Oh, there's a step there. We put that issue all right this morning. Didn't take us too long at all. But yeah, unfortunately we are going to have to sacrifice some more of the customers' plants to keep going on a dead straight line. We've all got a string line up and that, so we will be following that. It's quite difficult though, guys, because you know you're trying to keep like 2-3 people happy. Yeah, it can be a bit difficult while trying to do a really good job. It's quite challenging, but yeah, I think we're getting there, and I think we're doing a really good job. So yeah, I'm not concerned. Well, I've not been doing much filming today, but the job is all done, and we have come to the end of this project, which is good. Just having a little sort out of the van, and yeah, we'll be removing this probably Saturday. So yeah, that will all be gone within sort of 48 hours. But job is done. I'll put these tools away and then I'll go and show you. So I've really enjoyed this job, guys. I'm not going to lie, this definitely took a lot longer than I was anticipating. But that is just how it goes, isn't it? When you're starting out, you're just learning the ropes. However, we got that in the end, which is good. Really good result. Customers are all happy. So yeah, I cannot go wrong. The boys did a great job. And yeah, now we're just loading some of this waste wood and that sort of thing up, and sorting my van out and getting everything in the van. But all in all, it's been a really good job, so I'm smiling. Right guys, so it is the next day. I am at the job site, and today I do not have Will or Miles. I have Jude with me. So you guys may remember Jude from the brickwork video. He was one of the brickies on the brickwork video. He reached out to me saying he's off work for a day. So I thought it'd be fair to give Jude the day's work. So we are at the first job site though. We've got a lot of mowing to do here. Very regular visit of mine. You've seen this place plenty of times before, as you can see that view. So the fencing job was all done, and we got some excellent results on that fencing job. I'm really happy with how me and the boys did. A couple of little hiccups here and there, but we got there. We pushed through and we got it looking A1. The customer is extremely pleased. And another thing I've not mentioned up until this point, guys, you may see this video as the start of my new video series. So yes, this will run alongside my Day in the Life of a Gardener series. So for my bigger projects and for more of the landscaping jobs where I'm doing it for consecutive days, they will be going up on this series, which is a week in the life of a landscape gardener. So I'll be running the two series alongside each other. You know, I've got some inspiration from other YouTube channels doing like sort of weekly videos. It seems to work out for them really well. While the Day in the Life of the Garden and stuff, it works really well for me and I enjoy that. Obviously me branching into the landscaping things, I think it'd be good to show some separation on YouTube as well. So yes guys, this is episode 1 of a week in the life of a landscape gardener. Let's see where we can get to with this journey as well, guys. Smiling from ear to ear, but let's show you what's on. Jude is already on the mower, so obviously we are kind of mixing the two within this episode at least. But obviously we're not done on that fencing job. And yeah, I really wanted to make a start on this series. So here it is. So yeah, to new ventures, I guess. Right then guys, I've just had a customer on my case. Like, I've just got the worst abuse I've ever received from the customer. I'm still shaking a little bit. I did have to tell her I don't appreciate being spoken to like that. Unfortunately, it was the customer with the big turfing job. She's going absolutely mental because the skip's still on the drive. I agree. I've told them over a week ago to collect it. Problem is, the big skip lorry's off the road. Again, surprise. But my hands are tied, guys, because the skip company is saying some needs to be emptied off of the skip for me to collect it. For them to collect it, yeah? Which isn't a problem. And I've said, okay, if I bring the material to you, would it be a free tip, considering it's already in the skip? No, can't do that. When will big lorry be back on the road? We don't know. You see my issue here, guys? Customer wants the skip gone by the weekend. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? The job's done. And then I went back and fixed the lawn after you've walked on it, after I've told you not to. And then I get this. Wow, guys, this is grief. I don't get this from general garden maintenance customers, tell you that. Honestly, I don't get it. But tell me guys, 1, what would you do? And 2, am I in the wrong? Like, I mean, I've just been on the phone for half an hour. It's taken more time out of my day. Like, if the lorry that is meant to do the job is broken, that's not my fault. I understand. I'm not blaming anyone. It's you know what I mean? The lorry's broke. What do you want me to do? Pull the part out my ass, here we go. It does stress me out, guys. It really stresses me out. And I really don't appreciate customers on the phone speaking to me really rudely, guys. Don't settle for it. If a customer gives you a little bit of stick, please give them a little bit back, guys. Don't be a fool, don't be a mug, because the minute I mentioned it to her, I was like, calm your anger, I don't appreciate it. She spoke to me like a human, which I respect. Right, guys, so I've calmed down for 5, but wow, that's just a bit annoying, do you know what I mean? It's like, everyone wants a skip gone, no one wants a skip sat there. I don't think the skip yard want to be dealing with the customer that I've just had to deal with. I don't want to have to be dealing with that. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure the customer doesn't want to have to be like that. But back to the work at hand and the work we have on today. As you saw, all that got mowed and trimmed. So that's a big job done here, lovely. Got all around here looking great. Quickly ran the mower around there. Same with the front. Got all the front looking great. Then moving on around the back, cut all down here and all around here as well, guys. Fairly productive couple of hours. You can't write this, guys. I've just squished me bit of coffee cup. I've had that about 3 years. I heard a donk, I thought, oh, what is that? Didn't think much of it. Then on the way back through, after turning round, I just see that flattened on the floor. sake. So right then guys, we're at our third job of the day. I've not been here in a while, so grass has kind of got a little bit over me and out of control. Been about 3 weeks since the last visit. Obviously with them landscaping projects I've had going on, I've had to put some of my garden maintenance on the back burner for the customers who don't mind at least, and this was one of them who didn't mind, you know, waiting an extra week. So that was really, really fortunate. But we're going to get this all cut front and back. I've got Jude doing some bits on some beds because the customer likes these beds staying spotless as well, and we'll definitely get some weed killer as well down. But yeah guys, that customer did delay me an hour. That customer this morning delayed me half an hour. Issue is all sorted that now though, and as a responsible business owner, I think I should hold my hands up, take complete accountability of the situation, go and get it done. You know, it all depends on the way you look at the situation, doesn't it guys? It's, yeah, the 18 tonners broke, but you know, should the skip have been that full in the first place? No one said anything to me about this, but I maybe overfilled the skip slightly and that might have been causing our issues. But this is obviously the garden. It is looking lovely. And yeah, I've got another 2 or 3 jobs on, but we will be dropping Jude off after this one, and then I'll be running solo for the last 2. And then to end the day, we'll be going and getting a load out that skip. So one of the smaller lorries may have a chance of picking it up. I just think it's the best thing I can do for the customer, and well, the only thing I can do for the customer. Unfortunately, the skip's still not going to be picked up before the weekend like the customer wants, but you know, I'm trying my best, and I really am. It's just, I got a bit narky earlier because I didn't appreciate the way I was being spoken to one bit. I'm right guys, just like that, we are all done. So another couple of hours, time is 3:30, so getting on really, really well. I'm now going to go, put that in the van. I'm now going to go and drop Jude back off and continue with the after work. And what I mean by that is just 1 or 2 jobs that doesn't make sense to have 2 blokes here for. And yeah, going and empty some of that skip for this customer, because I guess that's my obligation and my duty to go and do, as much as I don't want to do it. Right guys, so after I dropped Jude off Friday, I kind of left you hanging, left you a bit dry. However, I went back up to the fencing job to pick up all the materials and all the excess waste, just finish off a little bit. So we got all that done. So that is completely done and dusted, which is good. I've also emptied about 1 ton out that skip as well, and all the waste from both jobs are on the trailer. We've got one extremely heavy trailer load to go up to the tip Tuesday, because it is a Monday bank holiday. So yes, so unfortunately I didn't film any of that. So I really wanted just to be able to bash through it, because there's a couple of things that I wanted to do this weekend. I'll insert a little clip here. No, pump it up. Here we go. So as you can see, me and Miles decided to take some time off, have some fun. We've been working extremely hard, so we decided to play a little bit hard as well guys. But that leads me on to that fencing job. So I won't lie guys, I found it really, really challenging. So it's definitely on the harder end of the spectrum for me at least. I did struggle a little bit with it, and there's definitely a few things that I could have improved on. And next time that I do a fencing job, I'll definitely improve on these things. I believe I could have managed that project slightly better, and probably organised both big projects that I've been doing slightly better. So I'm really trying to take this on board, trying to analyse to see where I went wrong and where I can do better. So next time the job presents itself, I can do even better. But I think that brings us to the end of this video guys, and I really hope you enjoyed the first video to the new series. We're going to wrap this one up there, and I'm going to get back up to that festival. But I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and remember, if your garden's looking worse for wear, definitely call Hampshire and Dorset Garden Care. Have a good evening guys.